Hey everybody, and welcome back to EU4 Art of War. I've forgotten now. It's been like 3 weeks since we've done this.
This is not CK2 Way of Life.
EU4 multiplayer featuring myself, Northernlion, as well as Mathis, Arumba, and Quill, and two fighting cats in the background. Say hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hello. Hey there.
What did I tell you just before we started recording? I was like, these cats are going to go crazy, and now they're like, they've gone completely apeshit. All right. We're back. This is, we should say before we get started, this is going to be our final week of recording this particular series.
And this will be the last one you see for like a month again, this last week, so.
Correct, yeah, and we apologize for that, but we've all got some kind of travel happening towards the end of January that is going to be tough to avoid, but after that, we should be good. I want to keep playing here, but these cats, I'm being like standing in the middle of like a hockey fight. The one's like on the desk and the other one is getting ready to jump like right through my coffee, and I'm like, no, stay back. You got like a whole beard full of fur there, you dingo. Okay, let's go. Let's get started.
I'm ready.
So for those of you who want the math, I believe episode 55 will be the last one. So
yes.
if you want the countdown, there we go.
So I'll know which episode I forget to record my audio on.
Yeah,
you do.
We all know that one.
I do that once a week. It's awful. Oh, you know, another bad habit I've picked up is I've been doing Don't Starve Together a couple times a week, not often. And I'll always delete the raw footage of the last episode before I render it out. So I'm like, well, fuck. There goes that episode.
Why though?
Because I'm cleaning out my hard drive, and Don't Starve Together has to be recorded by Shadowplay, so it gets recorded in a separate folder off like in the deep recesses of my external hard drive. So I'm going around cleaning that shit out. And I'm just like, oh, I don't need this folder. Oh, wait, no. Yes, I did.
Well, that sucks, man.
Yep.
Spain is embargoing me. What the hell, Spain?
Where's Spain? Oh, wait, Spain's close to us now, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Wait,
technically have
so-
a little dot,
Yeah.
but they haven't rivaled me.
They're close to Arumba too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it before we started recording today, but I'm looking at it and I'm just really frustrated. I got to spend 250 administrative points to piss off Song Lo so that I can kick them out of the country. I have to pay to make them go away.
Now, is that war still going on, or like you're just doing this
No.
preemptively so it's not a problem again?
Oh no, they're fired. They're done.
Yeah.
They're removed from this country. Yeah, I just surrendered to Spain and just said whatever the hell you want. And they took. I don't even remember what they took. It was like what 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago we played.
Longer than
That was a
that,
long time.
Yeah,
And,
so you're kicking them out because, or you're having to spend the admin points so that they have enough Liberty Desire, right?
Yeah, there's some restriction here. It says okay, Liberty Desire must be over 55, and it's currently at 12. Like I can't just say go away. I can't release them without spending money or administrative points to raise the tariffs. So I guess I'll do that. I mean, I don't want them. I should have never have done it. I don't know what I was thinking like, oh, I'll just go colonize the New World and fight toe to toe with Spain, because that's clearly what would end up happening.
Well, it sounds like fun.
No,
Yeah.
not when you can't ally France or Great Britain to like protect you. So I'm just gonna have to do it.
So my goal this week is to simply eat my vassals to embiggen my name as much as possible and potentially vassalize or potentially westernize. But I have no need to claim any extra territory except the Brunei, which I'm currently at war with. But other than that, just going to make my name bigger.
I think I might, I don't know. I might try to go to war with Bamanas.
But that's Mathis. Oh, no, wait.
Nope.
Mathis, before we started, you should have come back. You should have taken over Orissa. I would have released you.
He'd just be Arissa for a week.
Yeah.
It's good to be back to my 5 provinces.
I thought about going to war with Mathis, but he's too strong.
Yeah, he's he's become like the strongest player.
I think that
Yeah.
still belongs
That's like-
to Quill.
He's got the best
Ah.
technology.
I've got the best technology. Quill's got the biggest army by about 20 or 30,000.
Yeah, but you've got better technology. Numbers don't mean much. You got Tech 15 and he's got Tech 14. That's pretty significant.
Almost Tech 16, bitches.
Ooh.
So it's only one tech level.
Yeah, but it's a tactics level and a morale level. That's like
well.
15 is like one of the most important techs.
Well, I'll be getting it in just a second, actually.
See, there you go. Now, you've always been like right there in tech, so.
Yeah, I've had really good leaders.
What are
That's-
those?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I remember you've had crap.
Are you sure you know how to play this game, Arumba? I see you've been playing CK2 on your channel again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to play this game well.
How's Way of Life?
It's interesting. there's some fun, some shenanigans that can be had. You can try to seduce so you'll be at war with a guy, right? Try to seduce his wife, make her your lover, get her pregnant. While you're at war, of course.
Of course, sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fun.
Add insult to injury there.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Overall, I don't really think it changed that much. It's not like Way of Life, or what was it called?
The old gods?
The Old Gods, where all of a sudden you had pagans and you could raid and stuff. It wasn't that significant, but it was pretty cool.
It was like, it had very like sim-like elements, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, like Crusader Kings 2 has more of that peacetime performance, like peacetime things that you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do during peacetime. A lot of scheming you can do.
Although it still does usually break down to pure war. But
yeah.
if you want to, you can just try to play the marriage game, that kind of thing.
Sneak your way into power that way.
Yeah.
Well, the thing in CK2 is you can just blob out of control a little easier.
Yeah, but you can also, not have an exhaustive knowledge of European succession laws in the Middle Ages and then lose like 90% of your kingdom just because your son is not favored.
I'm gonna play a game where I'm just strictly Gavelkind and I try to have as many kids as possible, just to see how much of a pain in the ass that is.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, in CK2, it's been probably like 6 months since I played it now, but basically it was like, okay, as quickly as possible, convert to primogenitor, and then just like,
and then you're good
just
for the
hope
whole
for
game.
best.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
You're done.
But if you're listening to this, you probably should not take my advice on CK2. Although in that first succession game, I remember Arumba passed me like a 2-county duchess in Ireland, and I made her the Queen of Ireland and Brittany and like half of Scotland.
Wow.
You did pretty well. I was looking back on that over the last few weeks. I don't remember what caused me to look it up, but I only lived 2 videos. Then I died. And you actually did really well. Like you did really well with your character.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
I forgot about the
you
succession
were
game.
Northern Lioness, right? You were female.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that now too.
Because
Yeah.
did I play after you or before you, Quill? Did I hand you the game or did you hand the game to me? I can't remember. All I remember is I fucked it all up.
I don't remember. I think it might have gone from NL to me.
Then to me.
you.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't think I did much on my turn. It was like NL had done all this work, and I was mostly like, well, it was such a big area, and with a new king, I think there was a lot of internal rebellion. And then I stabilized. It was like, all right, we're all good. We're fine now. And then
That's
passive
exactly
Mathis
what my
problems just
plan
start
was.
over.
I was like, well, I don't have to worry about any kind of messiness because that's just going to get blamed on whoever comes after me. So I'm just going to accomplish whatever I can here.
That's good. Mission accomplished.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
it worked out.
Man, I'm paying war reparations to Spain right now. 765. Not only did they take land, they took my money.
Damn.
Bastards.
Where is Kandesh?
It's the grayish brownish near Jaunpur and Bamanas and Gujarat, right in the middle there. It's like a one province.
Oh, that's their ally, really?
Or you can hit F,
Oh, yeah, F, duh.
as Arumba's fond of saying.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, press F1, 7, F, then the L key, and then Alt 1, 3, 2 will get you right where you need to be.
Look, man, these collabs
Cool.
will always be constantly tutorialize me because I'll never remember.
Did you actually believe that stuff I just said?
I wasn't listening.
But it would do something.
It would
Mostly
do
end you on-
something, and I'm sure...
It would end you on the ledger.
Right, exactly, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Military Tech 16, baby, here we go. So close.
We're friends, Mandis.
We are?
Yeah. Very, very long, long distance friends that are now close together.
Yeah, we touch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How many men does Bamanas have? They had like a decent amount.
They have rebellions going on right now.
Yeah,
33,000 men, but no manpower. And military tech level 11. I can survive that.
Going after
11.
Bamanas, huh?
Crap, yeah.
Well, I'm at 11 too, so let's not, be too mad at Bamanas there. Sometimes things happen that are outside of their control.
Right. Fair enough.
Arumba.
A random local pretender. Okay, sure.
Spending 1,000 military points just to stop rebellions temporarily, make the bleeding stop.
Stymie it.
You spent 1,000 military points, really?
I don't know, probably cumulatively. I've spent a lot.
Do I?
I am not supporting rebels. If you still think I am.
No. I'm aware of that now. You've played very nicely.
Well, he's busy
Yeah.
trying not to die from Spain.
Yeah, that Spain thing has been such a blessing for Ethiopia, I think.
Yep.
And everyone else in Africa.
Yep.
Yes.
I still like how Songhai looks like some sort of octopus or something, though. Like tentacles reaching out all over.
Yep. It's cancer spreading. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Maybe I should just go after Songhai.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
I gotta go through Ethiopia first to get to you.
Okay.
So
Go
maybe
ahead.
not. Ethiopia is
been
that
so-
country that you just pity.
What is wrong with you? Are you look at the start of Ethiopia?
Look, man.
I
have
did
nothing.
pretty
I
well.
can't really complain. I went through a couple countries first.
Yeah, exactly.
My leader went from country
This
to
guy.
country.
Ethiopia is the country you pity. Yeah, freaking East African, Middle Eastern, like beyond a regional power. If the game went on long enough, I would probably end up in the top 10 in score, I think.
But you're a player.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm bad, though, so.
Better than me, man.
You can't do that and say it's the country you pity, but you're better than me.
I can, and I did.
It's the worst kind of trash talk.
One of them's the truth, one of them's a lie. Which one is it?
Yeah, that's right. The cats are all tuckered out now.
They're already done. They're like, oh, woof, that was a lot of
Just
victims.
fell asleep in the middle of the floor on their backs.
Adorable.
You know what they need? They need to add a you have uncored provinces alert. 'Cause
Yeah.
Now that there's colonization and like if you colonize the same continent, I just realized like I got a pop up. Oh, you have a new colony. It's done. And then I let it go like the last 10 minutes here without actually coring it. Because you have to core them now.
Well, you'll get to
Which is
see
weird.
the devs in about a month. Let them know.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. 5 weeks.
I'm sure they will have they'll have a lot of things to talk about with you, Arumba.
Yeah. take me up into like some side room where they can, hey, listen, you need to stop saying these things.
Eat you with a sock full of batteries.
No, it's a
Oh, man.
soap.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, but
Pillowcase full of batteries? Or doorknobs?
I was gonna make an escapist game joke, but nobody's
Yeah,
here
you have to
playing it.
have 45
Yeah,
intelligence.
I was gonna be like,
inside of the
you gotta
sock.
make sure you're smart enough to be able to put some soap in a sock. That game is
I was
good
thinking
though.
Thinking of Full Metal Jacket, actually. But,
All right, Military Tech
I have
16
played-
has happened.
oh, God, I'm supposed to be ahead on technology, but I am still so far behind. Westernization. I don't think it's worth it.
I may not get to do it. I don't think I've got enough years, because I think it's going to take me like 25 or 30 years or something to westernize. And I'm going to be too busy vassalizing things. One of the other things is there's a possibility I might be able to diplo-vassalize a couple of people, and if I westernize, then I can't, because they'll have to be protectorates instead.
Yeah. That's
is
another
awful.
another big disadvantage to westernizing.
All right, Gujarat.
Oh man,
You treat me with distrust. I wonder why that is.
great leader, but shitty rebellion. Great leader though. 644.
Shitty rebellion.
What are you doing expanding up into the Mamluks here? What are you thinking?
I took that after Mathis took like some of their land and killed all their army. I was like, I might as well take some of their provinces, and I deliberately like left them one little sandwich meat in the middle so that I wasn't touching the Ottomans. Because if we're only gonna go for one more week, I don't want to spend that whole week getting shit on by the Ottomans.
Well, the Ottomans have vassalized Hejaz, so
oh, that's true. I do sort of touch them.
Yeah.
But the Ottomans are actually fond of me.
that's good. They don't like me very much.
I can imagine. Somehow that doesn't surprise me too much.
Oh, what am I gonna do with them?
How about Bamanis? How you doing?
Is Bamanas anywhere near you that you could attack them?
No.
Oh,
But I'm sending men. I specifically built a new template. It's called New Template.
Good,
And
good.
it just consisted of 10 cogs. And then I've been shuffling men over to Gujarat, who were nice enough to give me military access.
It's kind of them.
Gujarat won't be around much longer, so get used to it.
Well, then you better give me military access after that.
Maybe.
or my men are going to be just
Stuck.
yeah, in exile in India, which I believe won Best Picture in 1984.
Good
It
joke.
beat 1984.
Did I not send you money?
I think it's pretty funny every time I get a colony that's the product, like the trade good is slaves.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
real
decided-
funny.
These people, we've just decided we're going to ship them off as slaves. Like, this colony is full of slaves.
We discovered
here,
them. They were.
Yeah, tropical wood, but this one, slaves.
We found them. They were in a cave. They had their chains on already.
I am not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
What is this? Arsenal. Okay, hi Maya. What do you want? All right. Yeah. All right. It's gonna be hard to play with you in my lap. I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
You talking if you're your fiance?
Yeah. Yeah. Her name's Maya.
Late 90s, early 2000s R&B superstar Maya?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I didn't, baby. You just told me.
Oh boy.
Oh, right. I have to eat these guys. I do have to conquer one more
New
province.
national decisions. Adopt the title of Khalifa. Sure.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
like titles.
I'll be the defender of the faith.
Don't even. Actually, I don't even care. Oh, yes, I do. Don't be the defender of the faith, Mathis.
If I'm the defender of the faith, what happens if like people of my faith attack me?
Nothing.
Lame. Defend your defender, bitches.
Oh, I freaking no! Stop it! Stop it! I in my template, I freaking only kept it on one province.
Sounds problematic.
How do I stop?
Oh.
Cancel it.
Hit V and then minus, minus, minus. Like with the
Oh.
ship selected.
Ugh. Why would I ever want to do that in one province?
I'm so annoyed. I didn't realize this. I sent a bribe to Dolly so that I could Diplo vassalize them. But I also got a pop-up about like pressing issues over borders. And I mean, I never take the -1 stab hit. That would be stupid. But then it turns out it was against them, so now I can't get them.
Now
I
they're
gotta wait
upset
for it
with
to
you.
go away. Wow. They're still at plus 174, but I can't get like 16 more anything.
This game has changed a lot since we started this campaign.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we started
That's
right
true.
when Art of War came out, and I mean they changed a lot. Trade and colonies and already.
Man, Ottomans are Tech 16 too. Ugh.
This has been like, except for the part where I got totally shit on for a while. This has been a really good, like, fun game. I think we've all had a good opportunity to do some interesting stuff, and I think the changes from Art of War have made it a lot more positive.
Ooh, now might be my time to try and shit on the Ottomans. They only have 69,000 troops.
Please do.
Oh, you know what? No, I do have to keep that shit. Oh, well.
I might ignore them. I want to, but I'm afraid.
I'll join you.
Yeah. Sweet.
Collusion.
Right back to collusion. You two are so quick to collude.
All I said is
haven't-
I'm gonna attack the Ottomans, and he's like, "I'll join you."
We haven't colluded yet.
Oh no! Oh no!
Sounds like a
You have
good
your
time.
your little powwow sessions between weekly recordings.
Yeah, that's what we do. We sit down once a week and go, "How are we gonna fuck over the other two next time
Yep.
we play?"
Yeah, exactly. You guys act like you don't know how to play it perfectly,
and-
but you spend most of your time
Playing
Playing
Isaac.
to sound that way.
My life has actually become Isaac. So
Record a lot of Isaac.
Sounds like it's going well for you though.
Why
Yeah.
is that moaning happening in my apartment right now?
Getting called out by TB all the time.
Are you?
Yeah, I saw that on the co-optional podcast. He says something like, "Northernlion, all he does is just print print Binding of Isaac videos like money."
And I'm like, oh, yo, dog, cool.
Gonna give away my secret.
Ixnay on the Isaac A.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That is funny. I didn't see that.
Oh, we have fun.
Sometimes.
So how about that? How about that co-optional podcast, huh? How
Yeah.
many times have you been on there?
I've been on it like 3 times.
That's pretty cool.
Every time I go on it, though, I just get the feedback the next day. It's like, you need to talk more. I'm like, I know, but like,
The fourth wheel.
It's hard to get in. They all know each other so well. It's hard to get in there without being like a total asshole. You're like, no. Everybody watches this podcast for you, but it's time for my opinion to be heard, okay?
Right. Well, that's what I did. Like when I was on it, I just interrupted them.
You gotta, basically.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna get that feedback.
Yep. So I just interrupted them and I yelled at Jesse a lot. That's all I did.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Probably why haven't been back yet.
Yeah, I was just saying.
I haven't even been invited.
You've been on there one time, right, man?
Yeah.
Well, did you guys see the timer? It did go.
No, I did not hear
I
it.
did not actually.
I think TB's upset that I beat him at Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Blood Bowl 2, man.
Did you finish in the top 4, Quill?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I lost to Knorr in the semis.
Oh well, that's
yeah.
inevitable.
Yeah. That was known already. It was like I made it to the tournament, to the finals, and that was it. I was happy with it.
I really like that Blood Bowl league actually.
Me too.
If we could do it again with Blood Bowl 2, but make it like not to shit on anyone, but like maybe a little bit better organized. It's not Krendor's fault, but like you start cracking the whip on actually getting those games done.
Yeah.
So that it didn't take 5 months to play 10 games.
Some people were always out of town, and yeah.
Well, that's especially like the Polaris people are always like flying into LA and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Knorr lives in Sweden, and then Lumen lives in South Africa. Lots of people.
Bullshit.
Yeah, a couple people lived in England. It was troublesome to schedule, but it was fun.
It was very fun.
I only got 1 win. I scored twice, I think, in my whole Blood Bowl career.
We tied though.
We did tie. That was my experience in Blood Bowl was 0-0 ties.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you were playing the regular dwarves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All you did is block all day long.
I scored once against Dodger. And I think once against TB as well, actually.
Motherfucker,
Anyway.
wrap this episode up.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I was not in the Blood Bowl. Stop talking.
Thanks for watching. If everybody's good, we can do this. Everybody's good. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.